cat people are emotionally colder. That's what a surprising number of people still believe. But psychology tells a very different story, and it starts with a contradiction most people miss. If you've ever met someone who truly loves cats, you might have noticed something odd. They're not loud about it. They don't try to impress. They don't chase attention. And yet, their relationships, when they choose them, run deep. Why? The answer isn't about cats at all. It's about control, boundaries, and how the human brain responds to unpredictability. Let's start with this. Cats don't obey. Unlike dogs, cats don't respond well to forced affection or constant commands. Psychologists point out that people who enjoy cats tend to be more comfortable with autonomy, both their own and others. Studies on personality traits consistently show that cat lovers score higher in openness to experience and independent thinking. But that's only the surface. Here's where it gets interesting. Cats give affection selectively. They approach when they want, retreat when they don't, and never explain why. For some people, this feels frustrating. For others, it feels honest. Research on attachment styles suggests that cat lovers are often more tolerant of emotional ambiguity. They don't panic when connection isn't constant. They don't demand reassurance every moment. They trust space. But that doesn't mean they care less. In fact, it often means the opposite. Cat lovers tend to value consent-based connection. You're not loved because you demand it, you're loved because you've earned safety. This mirrors how cats bond, slowly, quietly, through repeated positive interactions. Psychologists link this preference to higher emotional intelligence and stronger boundary awareness. Now, here's a twist most people don't expect. Multiple behavioral studies suggest cat lovers are often more introverted, but not socially incapable. They simply recharge differently. Loud environments drain them. Forced social rituals exhaust them. Like cats, they observe first, engage later, and leave when the energy feels wrong. This isn't shyness, it's selective engagement. And there's another layer. Cats are sensitive to subtle cues, tone of voice, body tension, micro movements. People who bond with them often become more attuned to nonverbal communication. Over time, this sharpens empathy in quiet ways. Not dramatic empathy, not performative kindness, but the kind that notices when someone is off without being told. Still, cat lovers are often misunderstood. Because they don't chase validation, they're labeled distant. Because they respect space, they're labeled detached. But psychology suggests something deeper. They don't confuse intensity with intimacy. And here's the final insight most people miss. Loving a cat means accepting a relationship you can't control. You can't force closeness. You can't rush trust. You have to slow down, regulate yourself, and let connection unfold naturally. Over time, this rewires how you approach people too. So maybe cat lovers aren't colder. Maybe they're just more comfortable with quiet bonds, honest distance, and affection that doesn't need to prove itself. And once you see that, you start noticing how rare and powerful that mindset really is.